In the prelude to this adventure, the party raided a long-lost dwarven mine with the help of two reformed bandits named Erebus and Chad. Together, our heroes defeated a crazy druid and slayed the soldiers he was controlling with his mushroom tendrils. While on this adventure, our heroes learned that the city of Twyrif has been invaded and occupied. Many NPCs, including Royce, Diana, and Franklin, might have been killed along with the inhabitants. Our heroes learned that a powerful political adversary named Senator Hannibal, officials and delegates, are traveling with an army to the city of Twyrif. Senator Hannibal contributed a significant amount of soldiers and resources to the expedition to exterminate the invading Xenomorphs, but his purpose is unknown. A Drow traitor named Zarra has allied herself with the party and revealed that she did a great favor for a vampire lord of a faraway, hidden land. He has many powerful trinkets and an armada of battleships that could threaten the strongest nations on this plane of existence. There was a hint in the reports Zarra uncovered in the military camp that one of the vampire lord's spies has been discovered and is in trouble. If she can help this spy, then she will be granted an audience with the vampire lord. She hopes to offer her services in exchange for this power. You guys have decided to help her. What will you do next? The prison is located just outside the city of Glass. Take it from here.
So, to try and understand what exactly the plan is, would you care for a recap, companions, of what the idea is here? How are we going to break this man out of jail?
I had
Well,
a. Oh, sorry. Continue.
Gilmec was just gonna say so. Um, well, I don't know what it's like inside there. However, um, if we needed to try to get him at least out of his cell, my wildfire spirit would be able to do that. But getting in and getting out, I don't know what the plan is.
Well, I myself had a rather complicated plan, but upon further inspection, it seemed that most of it would have to be cut out in favor of not um, alerting the Inquisition to the existence of rogue magic casters. Um, in well, after taking that into account, I believe the simplest plan would be the safest for us. I believe it's safe for us to utilize Gilmac's ability to wild shape to scout out the prison first, perhaps as a fly or a mouse of some kind, so as to avoid detection. He would transform while outside the prison walls, just in case they have people capable of detecting such transformations within, and then make his way in to do the scouting, so as to learn the layout of the prison. And depending on how long he can spend in wild shape, he might also be able to learn of the guard shifts. Although I might be of a better use than that of just simply observing from the outside, so as not to put stress on the amount of time he can spend in the prison and learning its layout. Once we do know the prison's layout, it it may well be possible for myself to give Gilmac my bag of holding. He would then take wild shape, having it meld into his form, and take it into the prison in order to have the our target simply enter the bag, and Gilmac retransform because he would have to become human once more to have the bag of holding and leave. It would be less flashy than the wildfire spirit at the least, although that might not matter.
Well, that's
Question,
a...
Commander.
Go ahead.
A part A person's shoulders are fairly wide in comparison to smaller objects. Would a person be able to fit inside your bag?
It can be expanded to have a diameter of around 2 feet.
As
So
DM,
I
I'm going to
Oh.
say
believe
the
so.
answer is yes. After it's
Very
expanded.
nice. The magic of
So
artifice is
see,
mighty indeed.
Yeah, this sounds like the beginnings of a great plan. You guys have discussed it separately, so keep that in mind. When we get to the prison, you can have I'm going to give you access to the map. You can kind of plan it out more there. I know that one of you guys, I'm not sure who, wanted to talk with Samwise. Do you still want to do that?
Yes, absolutely.
yes.
Okay. A quick walk from the dwarven mine to Samwise at Red Larch. You see a stout halfling in commoner's clothing with his sleeves rolled up and a smoking pipe in his mouth. He is puffing smoke rings and humming country music while laying in the sun-baked grass. He's relaxing, he's chilling, and he notices you as you approach. Hi there, friends. Tell me what happened at the dwarven mine.
Well, there were some very nasty fungus people. We fought them, and it turned out there was a turtle man who turned out to be an alright fellow who was controlling them after we'd unfortunately been forced to slay a good number of these fungus men. Forced at sword point the turtle man to convert the soldiers back into soldiers. No more fungus.
All right.
And we also found your grain sacks.
Excellent. Thank you very much. I'll surely appreciate that. And returning the grain sacks, Sam is going to be very appreciative of that, as are the farmers in Red Larch. So I'm going to add 1+1 faction renown, and this is going to be a regional faction because it's going to be Red Larch inhabitants, because they're all
Excellent.
grateful
The
that
best kind of faction.
that's faction renown. Please help me remember by adding that to the Discord.
Will
Yeah,
do.
thank you so much for helping us. But I'm concerned that you said slayed those men. They were soldiers. They were going to defend the town against the Xenomorphs. I'm kind of concerned now that we're defenseless. Can you help protect us
I
until
would
the
like
other
to.
soldiers? The army will be coming in less than 24 hours.
Yes, I feel our business is not pressing. I'd be happy to hang around until that time.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't know if we want to stick around for when those enforcements finally get to town. And Kenneth will kind of try and get everybody to decide. We do remember that the guy we pissed off is coming with those reinforcements, right?
Yes, Senator Hannibal will be coming with the army.
Mm-hmm.
We can stick around until we can see him in the distance, but we need to get our asses out of here before he's welling in the town.
Yes, when did you say he'd be
That is
arriving,
true.
Samwise?
Less than 24 hours. They're set to come. But yeah, if you could protect
Perhaps
us
we,
until
we
then or patrol around, that'd be awesome. And I don't know if he's going to be able to assign any guards. He's expecting a garrison here to protect us. So maybe you could
oh, wait,
stay
well,
maybe a week after?
the
ah,
survivors of the account should be able to clear our names. However, we do have a job in just 3 days we must due south. And so, I'm afraid that we cannot afford to be detained for the moment. Um, so, we can stay the night, protect you should anything attack you in the cover of darkness, and then tomorrow morning, a few hours before he should arrive, we can depart.
All right.
indeed.
If that's the best you can do, I understand it. I understand your position here. My wife Rosie is preparing a party in a few days. I guess you're going to be leaving before we have the party, but we can have an after party after you get back to celebrate my safe return home. Maybe I'll move the party up to tonight. I'll move it to tonight. Help you guys out.
Excellent.
Some of my friends
Yeah.
learned of this
Indeed.
party and wanted to contribute food, the remaining food that they had. They didn't know we would be getting the grain back. Would you like to join in? I'd invite the rest of the party as well. Everyone is bringing something for the group, like food or wine. I expect there will be many cool things like dragon chess or bowling. We use kind of wooden pens for that. So yeah, you're invited to come if you want.
Why, yes, of course I will come.
Excellent.
I'd
I
be
see
happy.
no reason why not. But I will tap Samwise and attempt. So since we've recovered the grain, that expedition up north to supply the what's it called? The exploration of the wildlands that you were asking whether we like to invest in, is that still on the table?
Yeah, yeah. If you would like to invest in a business venture, I'm friends with a colony of halflings in Daggerford. They are always in need of foodstuffs because they are on the border of our country. I plan on organizing a caravan to deliver our upcoming harvest there, to sell there. They say a fallen angel has rallied the faithful to make a pilgrimage through Bloodrose Woods into the heart of an active volcano to tame a fire elemental. They say that all are welcome and all will share in the fruits of discovery. The expedition is set to depart from Daggerford in a couple weeks, I think 2.5. If I can time my arrival for the peak of demand right before the expedition goes, I can make great 15% profit. So I can take up to 400 gold pieces in investments, and I think you're guaranteed a 15% cut, a 50% increase of your investments. So that'd be 400 plus 15% of 400 when I get back to Red Larch in probably like 3 weeks.
Is that 400 per person or is that like cumulative?
Oh, it's total. I don't know how to do. If it was that much money, if it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people times 400, that'd be, gosh, 2,000 gold pieces. That'd be so many. That'd be so many wagons to keep track of. I don't know if we have enough food to sell all that.
Well, if I did my math correctly, if each of us invest 80, that would work. Are all of you interested in investing as I am?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, I'd be willing to put 80 gold down on that. And Cypher, don't let me forget. I need to put some gold down on that mine we just came into as well.
All right.
All right. So go into Discord and put that down, like if you're gonna be investing, so I can remember it. I'll make a note in in a few weeks, in 3 weeks when Samwise gets back to pay you back 15% extra, plus your original investment.
All
So, yeah,
right.
Samwise writes it down, and you can tell that he's an honest halfling. Also, a while back, I told you about my daughter, Willow. She hit that rebellious stage in life and ran away from home a couple years ago. I can't help but think she might be homeless and lost in the pitch dark forest, or desperately running for her life in the ruins of the city of Twyrif. I hope she's okay. Let me show you a picture of what she looks like now that we're at my home. If you see her, please bring her home and out of the wild. Do you think you'd be able to do that for me?
Yes,
Sure.
I think that could be arranged. Twyrif to the south, right?
It's to the
North.
west, but if you see her,
Northwest.
bring her home. She's been away for many years.
I'll keep my eyes peeled. If she's been away for years, no promises we'll find her, but we'll do our best.
Thank you.
Indeed.
Also, my other 4 kids have reached an adventurous phase in their life and want to go on a great adventure, much to the horror of my wife, Rosie. They want to journey into danger and face down the most ferocious monster in the wild, which they believe to be a goblin. I convinced them that a voyage across the sea to Fandor would be a great odyssey. So can you journey with them and protect my foolish children? It'd be such a relief. You're my friends and I trust you. They plan on departing in 4 weeks, a week after I get back from my journey to Daggerford.
Would we have to pay for our spots on the voyage?
Nothing. I'd cover it. You just have to babysit them.
Well, that sounds like fun to me. An expenses paid vacation? I could go for that.
I
That
mean, do we
depends.
really want to go on the sea? Surely a route over land would give them more experience.
I think the idea is to avoid
yeah,
experience.
they are not going to Twyrif. Those xenomorph things are so scary. Eh, I would have
Yes,
convinced them hopefully go to Phandalin. That would have been much better. But they want to go on a great adventure.
I mean,
There's not a whole
a
lot of
lot can
adventure at
happen.
the bottom of the sea.
Well, maybe you can, train them a little bit. Educate them. Tell them about the horrors of adventuring and convince them to be good, proper halflings.
If
Yes, I'd be
I
quite
know,
comfortable.
if I know anything about kids and their rebellious stages, telling them about the horrors they might encounter while adventuring might simply egg them on,
Yeah,
thinking that these are challenges to be overcome rather than obstacles to be avoided.
yeah.
But a lot can happen in 4 weeks. Um, should we find ourselves free at that time, or unless we've been taken hostage of from some? So I don't see any reason why we wouldn't uh, step out to look out for the friend, look out for the children of one of our close friends.
Yeah,
It
four
would be
weeks. They plan on departing in
their
4 weeks.
pleasure.
I can't slow them down. These guys, they depart without my permission if I waited too long. So please be back here in 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
You've got it.
I trust you. I got some rumors I've heard, but I'm sure you guys are busy. So what do you guys want to do now? Samwise turns and kind of looks at you guys.
Well, I'd be happy to hear your rumors if you care to share them. Even if we don't do anything about it right away, it could cook in our pot for a little while, figuratively speaking.
Okay, sure. And so I'm kind of pasting into Foundry all the stuff you've heard already. And now I'm gonna talk about the rumors. So yeah, Samwise goes on and kind of rubs his palms together. Well, I heard from the farmers down by the market that the former soldiers who guarded Red Larch before they were overtaken by the mushroom brainwashing were tracking a group of hedge witches. These hedge witches, they're rogue spellcasters that commit crimes in order to gain new spells. They are wanted for the murder of 3 official wizards, the theft of numerous spell scrolls, and breaking into the royal vaults under the old kingdom's castle. They say that they come from a faraway place called the Romulan Empire, which I've never heard about, which is filled to the brim with vampires, mind flayers, undead, and all manner of monsters, if the myths are to be believed. So that might be interesting to you guys. Maybe you guys will take that on after you take care of the Xenomorphs. I thought you guys.
Perhaps.
I remember you guys saying that you would destroy them. Are you still planning on doing that?
Oh yes, that they are a stain on the good. They're a stain on the world. They don't deserve to be here.
Please, please. If I know you have, I don't. I'm just a farmer, and I'm just a merchant. I really don't have the power, but you guys are strong, fast. You have some magic and all these wondrous powers. If you guys really wanted to, you could do it. And I don't. I mean, they are already destroyed Twyrif. If they come into Red Larch, it's. I was talking with the merchants down in the marketplace, and everyone is saying that the economy is teetering on the edge of collapse. If the war with the Xenomorphs does not go well, and these monsters invade further into our country, we will face dire consequences. The bankers, they say that inflation will rise 100%. The caravan hands say that there shall be shortages of all goods and services, including essential goods like food. Demand for products will drop precipitously, and many stores will go out of business. The officials say that the Senate will have no choice but to issue new taxes for the war effort. I really hope these terrible predictions do not happen.
Well, Senator Hannibal or somebody important gonna be visiting in a day or so, right? Maybe he'll be able to help.
Yeah, gosh, I hope he beats back the Xenomorphs and liberates the city. He would be a hero if he did that.
Well, if
A
you're,
hero.
Well, I
we'd
would
have
like
to
to be a
find the
hero.
we'd have to find the
Right.
Drow, which we believe to be the source of these Xenomorphs.
The Drow? You surely don't mean Zarra.
No. A different
A different
Drow.
Drow.
And
Well,
going back into time here, Ripley, the person I think you're talking about, she's a high elf.
Oh, I
Oh,
thought she was a
high elf?
Drow.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's a high elf.
I think he means the high elf, the high elf
Yeah.
necromancer. Just between us, Samwise, and I believe between the leaders of the town as well. Should battle break out while we are not present to defend you, um just keep this to yourself now. Don't go telling Senator Hannibal or anything. Hell, don't even mention us to him. Uh, he's not likely to take it very kindly. But you, the doors of the dwarven mine that we only recently liberated and now are in possession of are open to any who would seek to take shelter there. Far more defensible than open fields and such.
Yeah, I've heard about. They've attracted a few artisans and a few workers already interested. I think it's looking good. But beware, that place is infested with monsters. That's the reason why those hills haven't been populated yet. So be careful out there. But I'm sure you guys are tough enough to take those monsters on.
All right. Well then, I believe it's time we guys get prepared for that party.
All right. And
Yes.
so later in the day, there's a massive party at Red Larch where you guys all would relieve all of your exhaustion. And Samwise breaks out the wine. And if you guys want to play a quick game of chess, we can do that. But otherwise, that's all that happens.
Yes, I'm certainly going to attempt to beat somebody at chess. Wait a minute, is that what I'm good at? I can't remember. No, I'm good at dice. I'm not playing chess.
Well, no, it would be your it would be actually your player skills for this one because I made a chessboard.
Oh, all right. Yes, I will absolutely play chess then.
All right then.
You got to make this a quick game.
Oh,
It's gonna be a
looks
quick game.
promising.
It's gonna be all the players versus me. So can you see the screen?
There you go.
Still loading.
Loading chess, and
And
it's very dark.
Yeah. Is it still dark?
I see
No,
it.
not now.
Excellent. So yeah, just here. Here's what we'll do. Give me a second there.
Who's white? Both sides are white at the moment.
Yeah, I need to import some. There's something called chess. I have to import it. Okay. Yeah.
Are we just gonna be doing like intellect rolls to have an AI play for us or
No,
something?
we're gonna be doing
that
actual
won't
player
be
stuff. If you win,
necessary.
I'll give each of you guys an inspiration. If you lose, then nothing happens.
All right, Remission taps his fingers on his chin and says, I may have played a little bit of chess back in my day."
So give me a second here. I need to set this up.
I've seen many a sages play this, but I never had the time to learn it.
"I'm afraid that when I was young and foolish, I spent quite a bit of time playing this game. Before I was a soldier, you see. Back when I was on the farm.
Back on the farm.
There was a man who would visit us. He was an old soldier. It was perhaps his tales that inspired me to leave my family and join a military campaign. But he also played chess.
I've played it a couple of times, but they didn't keep him on board the ships. The pieces always went all over the place.
I've played a time or two in the past. My master didn't take kindly to being beaten though, so
What if you drilled holes in the board and put pegs on the bottoms of the pieces? Would that help with the ship chess?
Maybe.
Unfortunately, the crews that I sailed with weren't as refined enough to come up with something like that.
All right, give me a second here. I'll give you guys white pieces. Give you guys an advantage here, and I will play them all out. Give me 1 sec. Okay, so that's white placed down, and put down the black pieces. So I guess we'll take turns. Well, yeah. So was that Henrik that did the first one?
Yes.
Okay.
We're taking turns. Okay.
So then Landfed will be next, then Stone Blackwell, then Gilmac, then we'll go to Cypher, then we'll go back to Henrik. So you guys will take turns because you're all sharing in the reward. You should all be able to share in the game.
Oh joy.
Oh yeah, this will be
Very good. All right.
fun. Don't worry, guys.
We'll see what happens.
I'm really bad at this, so you guys will do great.
All right, so this will be balanced because we think we probably have somebody who doesn't know how to play chess and someone who's ranked 1600 on chess.com. So
All
between
right,
us,
there you
it'll
go.
probably even.
Who's got the 1600?
That would be me.
Wow.
Bro, you
I'm
need to
not
get
going to tell
laid.
you how to play, so you guys have to make your own
Landfed,
moves.
what are you gonna
We'll just
do
see what
now?
happens. Just move any piece you want. Don't need to think about it. Just whatever piece seems like fun to move.
Now it's Stone Blackwell. Okay. Oh, I think it might have been my first mistake there.
Mm-hmm.
perhaps.
I don't think
Perhaps.
so.
I don't think so either, but hey, it's always possible.
Whose turn?
Who's next?
Yeah, it's Gilmac.
Blackwell.
It's Gilmac.
Oh yeah, go back.
Oh man, I don't want to ruin anything here.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if we lose or win. It's just for fun. Make whatever move you want.
Okay. Next is, guys. I don't want to remind you of your turns. You guys know which turn it is.
All right. Wait, what's the? Okay, I think I'm next then. Who is that just went?
It was Nicholas.
Cypher, that's me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I'm after Nicholas, and
Yep.
if everyone just remembers the person before them, that will be sufficient.
Castle.
You really suck at this game, and yet you're already pulling out a castle.
Guys, anyone would know how to castle. Come on, guys. Come on.
Do you know how long it took me to find out about castling?
Come on.
I
guys.
explain it to everyone I play with the first time I play with them, so most people probably know.
All right, now it's next.
Ooh.
I guess that's me, isn't it?
Must be. Everyone just remember the person who goes before you, and then I guess maybe say after you've gone. All right, so that was
no.
Manfred. All right, we're down a pawn. This is okay, guys.
Down
We
a
got
pawn,
this.
You're down at night.
You're down a night.
You got a knife.
Right. That's fine.
Oh well, you know what to do.
Samwise
Don't give him a chance.
smiles in delight is the first.
First
First
blood.
casualty of war.
Yes.
All right, was that game night who just went, or no? It's game night next.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
I get rid of this guy here.
Excellent.
There you go.
I'm next.
Mm.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. Henrik is gone.
Who's next?
Who's
this
after
was last
Henrik?
time.
I guess it's
Yeah. it's,
Gilmac.
Gotcha.
Mort.
Oh, Gilmac.
No. After Henrik is Mort. After Mort, Stone, Blackwell. After
Okay.
Blackwell.
Second pawn with the knight.
All right, so now it's me.
Yep. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Yes.
Wouldn't call that a stack
Boy.
since it's protected by the queen, and there's a lot more going on.
I can't en passant anymore.
That's only for pawns anyway.
Yeah. It's just that there was that one pawn. Who just went?
Either Landfed or Gilmac. One of them.
I haven't gone yet.
All right.
then
then
Then it
Landfed
must
go
be
ahead.
wins.
Gilmac.
I just captured with the
Landfed.
knight. Did someone go after
Oh,
that?
it was Kenneth. Okay.
Inspiration plus. I said inspiration plus gold is what I said. You guys would get if you won.
I believe
Yep.
so.
Yes. We'll see if that even happens.
Sure. Yeah, I'm struggling to figure out whose turn it is, so just let me know.
Okay.
Okay.
I
So
go after
after
Remington, so
You feel free to talk with each other, guys. It's not like a single. It's not like single
Oh,
elimination.
so you're saying I can give them I can advise them
yeah,
on this?
please,
That would
please
be
give them
allowed?
advice.
yes, come on, Henrik.
But they
Okay.
have to be the
So
ones
I
that make the
need to-
decision here.
For just a sec. We're down a little bit of material, but I think we'll be okay if we're smart about this.
Notice I'm kind of I'm
Um,
going instantly, by the way, guys. So it's like I'm not playing
Okay.
serious here.
All right. Let's just try moving the queen out. Let's get the queen out to by the knight to attack his king. He'll be able to defend against it, but the pressure the pressure it applies will be cause some problems, I think. Try moving the queen out so it's threatening a checkmate. If you understand how that would work.
Whose turn is it?
Whoever's next.
I think it's you,
Um,
Mortimer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah! Ha ha ha! How will they block this? Okay. It's whoever's turn it is, it's made in one. I won't tell you what move it is. So that way you can find it yourself. If you don't, then that's fine too. Just make whatever move looks good.
It's not mate in one, Henrik.
Oh, it's not made in one. Don't listen to me. I'm blind as a
It's
bat.
mate
Do
in
not
one,
listen to
guys.
me.
Send that queen in there.
Don't listen to me. I am not smart.
That's
Yeah, you were
funny.
200.
I think it would be Gilmac's turn, right?
Yeah, as we figure this out, we should probably put down the actual order and try and figure out a way to keep track of this. But
Instead, you could
Everybody
cause him to
recognizes
lose his bishop. You could cause him to lose his bishop if you block his bishop's line to that spot that would make it mate in one. See how the bishop is preventing mate in one? If there's a way to put anything at all that you can put in the way of the bishop, like a pawn, for example.
I see
Whose
two
turn is it?
bishops.
Ha ha ha! Very good. Oh no.
All right, who's next? Is it game night?
Yes. No clue.
Might want to get a
What the
queen
goal
out
is
of the
here.
operation area.
Yeah. That was the idea. Let's see. But where am I going to move it? I do still want to threaten everything on the board. Oh. His queen still hasn't moved and it's defending. Yeah. Right here.
You can't go there.
I
That
think that's
was an illegal
Oh.
move.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, sorry. I didn't fully
Oh,
draw
yeah,
the
that's a
line.
good spot right there.
No, that was an ugly
Yeah,
spot.
sorry. I didn't want to. It works the same on this line. It does the same effect. You have very few options.
I do have very few options. You are correct about that.
We are in a very ugly position.
It's all right, guys. I have a feeling you guys will pull it off. Don't worry. So yeah,
If
I'm
we
just
don't,
gonna
no
continue
worries. We
my
can plan
habit of
ahead.
going instantly.
Now remember, it's protected. Who just went? It wasn't game
It
night.
is
Well, it
now
was game
Henrik.
night.
It's
That means I'm
Henrik's turn now.
all right. Well, I'd like to do something fancy, but I don't think I can at the moment. Nope. I'm just gonna play it straight.
Well done.
Yeah, it's unfortunately we had to take the trade there.
We had
Go
to.
ahead and take the knight off the board, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
we
there
can
we
show
won his
everybody.
bishop and his knight. We won his bishop and his knight for just our knights. That was definitely good for us.
Yeah, it's a good move. All right, so next now it's Mortimer that just went right, and then next is Stone Blackwell.
No.
Wait, no, I think
Mortimer
I
hasn't gone.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I might have got mixed up who I was.
All right, so Mortimer next.
It is my turn, huh?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, you could move the. You might want to castle the king. Actually, that would probably be a good idea.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
Because he brought the queen out.
All right, castling.
No, wait, that's castling the check. We can't do that. It's illegal. I have to castle on the other side.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I have a bishop
yeah,
over
yeah.
there. Yeah, I actually forgot about the bishop.
I missed.
It's all good. All right,
As did I.
there you go. Good castle. Next is Stone Blackwell.
I think
No,
Blackwell went.
I accidentally
before
went
Mort.
before Mort.
So
it
it's
goes
Gilmac.
to Gilmac.
Gilmac's turn? Oh boy.
Well, you could push the pawn in front of the rook and threaten his queen. That would because you can move the pawns 2 in the first turn. If you attack the king side in this situation, since there's diagonal opposition going on, it would be advantageous.
Oh
in my
yeah, breaking
opinion.
out the diagonal opposition, dude. Oh man.
Ah.
You want to trade?
Well,
You want to trade?
you could
No.
trade.
Do we really want to trade though? I think we're down.
No, because the trade would put us in check.
Yeah, that's the thing.
What?
Wait.
How
If
would
we
it put us
traded
in-
the?
It would just mess up his pawn structure. I mean, since we're in a better attacking position, it would be disadvantageous for that reason. But just for the sake of time, and I don't see anything wrong with the trade. It is slightly favorable for us. I think it's a good trade. Because it'll mess up his pawn structure when he recaptures.
I say go for it.
Also going to allow him to get his rook out pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
All right, we're gonna define the prizes. 1 inspiration and we'll do 25 gold pieces each. That's like 125 gold piece. Wow, that's a lot for Sam, but
yes,
I'll give it to
very
you.
Good. Very
All right,
good.
I'll take it with the pawn. Who's next? Is it Stone Blackwell? Or is it Gilmac?
It's Henrik. That was
Henrik.
just me that went.
It's me. Okay. He has noticed that he only has a black bishop, guys, so that means that the white squares are a lot safer for our rook at the moment.
Oh, that's a good one.
And because his pawns are double up there, they're hard for him to protect. All right, whoever's turn it is, there is a hanging piece.
Mortimer,
if
your
you can
turn.
see what
do you
it
got?
is.
A piece that can't end it.
Something you could take that
Right.
would not lose anything in return.
Well done.
Right.
Oh, you found it. Very
done.
good.
I was well aware of that one, but
I'm just kidding. Yeah, for sure.
What's a white
So you
square?
could either way we're gonna lose a pawn, but it's not the end of the world. You could move. I think the pawn. You could either move this pawn if you want to attack. Moving that one forward would allow us to continue our attack against his king side, or you could protect the pawn next to the king by moving the bishop forward, because that would strengthen the defensive structure around here. So either way, pros and cons to both. I'll let you make the choice. Doesn't matter which, just whichever sounds better. Whether you want to attack or defend.
What do you got? It's
Who is it?
Mortimer, right? What do you got?
Is it more?
No, that's Stone Blackbow.
I didn't think
Stone
so.
Black. What do you
Oh,
got?
I'll go ahead.
All right,
I
we're
thought
going
we were
for the
on
attack.
Ooh.
Good choice. This will be fun.
Ballsy.
All right, whoever's turn it
Gilmack's
is.
turn now. You have the option of defending our pawn. Or no, wait, no, you don't. That's
Yeah, he
space.
totally does. You could defend the pawn by moving the bishop forward to that space next to the pawn. That would because then he'd lose his rook if he took it, which would be unfortunate. All right.
All right.
Whose turn is it?
That was Gilmack, so we're back at the start. So that's
Yeah, that just.
I'd recommend pushing the
locked up another
pawn on the one that's the rook is protecting. Just keep pushing that one forward, and because that'll eventually result in a good situation. Yeah, the one that's protect if they will still. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. I think just because it will push our attack. Play aggressive.
So aggressive.
Yes, that's how we. I don't know. Aggression is fun, I think.
All right, that's you, Henrik.
All right. Excellent. Anything fancy? It's not looking like there's anything too fancy going on at the moment. I think I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out. Let's get our rook into a better position. Yeah, screw it. I'm pushing the pawn.
Oh, I now see that is a very good move there. Ooh, shattering the defense of the pawn. I'll do a check.
Ooh.
Right.
Ooh.
I think there's only one move here.
Yeah.
We will lose
there
our
is only
pawn, but
one.
that's okay. Unless you want to push our pawn forward and threaten his king instead, but I don't think that would make a huge difference in the big. Oh no, we're in check, so we have to take back. We don't have a choice. This is kind of a forced move here.
Yep. So you take it, and I will take your rook. So there's no choice here, so I'm just gonna make it for you. Unless you want to, sacrifice the rook and move the
lose
king.
our rook. I think that would not.
All right, who's next? Is it Gilmack?
Whoever's next, there's a big move you can make here. I feel like it would be cheating if I told you what it is but anyway, there's a chance to basically win the game here. Not as in checkmate, but as in getting a big material advantage if you see what the move is. Oh wait, never mind. I take it back. Not true at all. It's I was getting the kings confused. I'd recommend threatening his bishop though, because if you threaten the bishop with the rook, you'll get a chance to protect our pawn again. And also moving our rook onto the back file will also protect the king from being attacked further.
Was it Gilmack that just went? Okay, so Gilmack. That's Gilmack.
Hell yeah. And now you can threaten the bishop again and also protect our pawn at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
No!
Curious.
No!
I was curious about what we can do with this right here. Move.
It's stuck to my finger. I can't drop it. What is this?
Well, it seems
that wasn't what I was
lost
trying to
our rook.
do, but
that's okay.
Is this on everyone's screen?
It's okay, Samwise pats you on the shoulder. It's okay.
No, I mean I can't drop it.
Like...
The rook.
Oh yeah, because that's
my rook. Your rook.
It's my rook.
It's his rook. All right, is it my turn?
Yeah.
No, it's stuck to my cursor. It's
it was a. Oh yeah. Okay, so it's one of those things where you You accidentally made the move, right? Let me put it back. Let me put it back for you.
Oh, all right, here, I'll move back then too.
There you go. What do you got?
By the way, even losing a rook, I feel like if it's just me playing, I might be able to even pull it off still if we want to have it quick. Because I can.
Yeah.
But I guess we didn't lose the rook, so we'll continue.
Thank you.
All right then.
Interesting choice.
Interesting option.
It was interesting because I had no clue
So
what
then
I
now
was
is it
doing.
me?
It is.
Does this mean it's me at this point? Oh boy.
Yes.
Okay, how exciting. Okay, he's blocked my attack. That's okay. Guess we'll just trade. Do we want to trade? I have to think. All right, I'll just take it. I don't see a better move.
Thank you.
Couldn't you have moved the bishop back?
I thought you
Damn
were
it,
going to
it wants
push the
to-
pond.
I was but with the bishop there was no longer a good plan. If we'd lost our rook, then pushing the pawn might have resulted in a pretty good move. But with your bishop there defending, it was better to just take it.
Okay, gotcha. I was talking about the other pawn, but all right.
Oh,
Yeah.
But it's all right. No, you're in a commanding position. You guys should be leading here. Don't know what the score. I'm not using a bot, but you guys are. I think you're doing good.
I think it's fairly even.
Of course,
actually,
he's not making using a bot.
All right.
It's fairly even from my eyes. It looks pretty even.
Go ahead and
okay.
Back line up.
Now we do have our pawn currently threatened by his rook. We could move the king forward. He only has the one power piece, so we don't need to worry about our king being attacked at this point. Our king is now one of our best power pieces. I think it would be a good idea to protect the hanging pawn with our king if we can. I'll let you choose which space you move to, so I'm not being too micromanagey, but I think it's a good idea to get our king out there and protect our pawn.
One inspiration for everyone. Well, up to a limit of 3, of course. And 25 gold pieces. Hangs in the balance.
How exciting.
Who's next? Who just went?
Mort.
Okay.
So that's
Stone Blackwell, what do you got?
I've got a little something interesting.
You should attack his rook with your king. That's what I think. And move the king more towards the center of the board to increase our king's development.
Lol.
Are you thinking
Our
the
king
aggressive development or the
yes,
defensive?
king.
Aggressive.
Attack the rook, king. Yes. Yes.
that's a good
very
one.
good. We're gonna attack his rook. Oh no. Alright.
This is why I wish we still had the bishop available.
Damn it.
It's okay. Looks like I don't
There's
think we're
something that I
up
was thinking
necessarily here. I was being overzealous and not thinking.
That was a little overzealous, but
Yeah, that's okay.
It's all right. From here, it's just a matter of time and man.
I still think that moving the king, our only option now is to just keep attacking, I think. So I'd recommend moving the king forward and in a position, just move the king forward in any way possible.
Force the
Because
rook
I think
out
that
and put
Or
pressure on
be
the king with
directly
our
into-
rook.
we're going to get in
Check with
check
the pawn.
if we move the king forward, but we need to get our king up there or he's not going to be able to help at all.
Who's
We're
turn is
going to
it?
lose the pawn no matter what at this point.
Kenneth just went, so that'd be Gilmac.
Yeah.
All right. Like
Yeah,
Henrik planned, I'm going to
excellent.
take it. What's next? Who's next? Who just went?
Keep it.
Gilmac just went, so
All right.
that would
Game
be
night.
me.
What do you got?
Let's keep on moving that king forward. We can't retreat now. We got to keep going forward. That's the only way for this king to go. We got to get at those pawns.
All right.
wow.
Sounds good.
All right. What can we do now?
The two
I
kings
think-
must now duel.
Ooh. Well, I guess we should probably move our pawns. Let's keep on attacking. We probably want to get our rook in there. So he's gonna attack us next. No, he can't. I don't know. I think it would be maybe move the rook to the outside file because that would allow us to attack,
Yeah,
move down there and go for his king if he doesn't play defensively.
Little
And
mobility.
if he does, yeah, it'll
If he
give us
does, we can
better
take the rook.
options for our rook. our rook is more in the position it's currently in. It's not going to do any good for a little while. So if we move it to a better position, yeah, that's the idea, Gilmac. Whose turn is it, by the way?
Mort, you just went, so it's Mort's turn.
Oh, I didn't realize Henrik had gone last. So,
Right here.
but yeah,
Yes.
that was the move I was gonna do anyways.
Yeah, and then we'll
Hell yeah!
hold up.
Ooh.
We took two
Let him
moves.
make his turn.
No, what?
Cheating. Try to put a fast
Let
one
him
on him.
respond.
Yeah.
What
You
the
know
heck,
what?
Stone?
Can I roll a sleight of hand to see if I can get away with that one?
It's a good
All right.
move. I'm
He's given us
panicking
an
here.
opportunity. We can get our king behind his defensive line. It won't necessarily matter, but it might. If depends on what happens.
Go ahead and get aggressive. Put him here.
Yes, we must be aggressive.
Protected by the enemy pawns.
Be aggressive.
Now we have the
Be
golden
aggressive.
opportunity here. If you move your rook into the right position, we'll probably we'll end up getting his pawn that's next to his king. Wait, who just went?
It was
Is
Mort.
that-
It's Stone's turn.
No, I
Wait,
just.
did I miss my turn?
Oh
Yeah,
wait,
it's
no,
Stone,
What did
it's,
you move,
it's
Stone?
Stone Blackwell
No,
now.
I moved the king into position. So it's Gilmac.
Alright.
Okay.
I
If
was
you move,
thinking,
don't go there.
Don't
you'll
go
lose
there.
It, you'll lose it.
Dude,
No, no,
whoa,
no,
dude,
no,
what a
no.
killer
Don't go
move.
next to the king.
No,
No,
there
no.
we go.
You must go next. Go laterally. Go towards
Dude,
to
go
the
laterally, bro.
right. Threaten the pawn. Threaten the pawn from the right. You must threaten the pawn because he can't defend it if you
Well,
threaten
we're
that
looking
pawn.
to get rid of the pawn
Holy
next to the king.
crap.
Yes, try to get that pawn. The one between the two kings. You want to kill that pawn. Not that pawn.
There we
Yes.
go.
All right.
oh man, this is
You take our
hilarious.
pawn,
There you
but
go.
we'll beat.
And
All right,
now
give him the
we
chance
take
to
group
attack his
chest.
king. This is good.
Now we take the pawn.
He moved his pawn already, so that's me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
there
your
you go.
turn.
Yes, you must take.
Well done.
Yes,
I have
excellent.
to move out of the way. I have to scooch.
All right.
And
That's
now
you,
we want to
Alex.
get our We want to make it so we can never promote by putting our rook on our back rank because that'll make it so that we can get in the way before he's ever able to promote that pawn in the future.
I mean, the pawn that's
Mm.
forward, we have a pawn that hasn't moved before. If he moves it
Yeah,
one
his-
forward, we
That's
can
still
en passant.
impossible.
But he's going to
Yeah.
take it with his rook on his next turn, so that pawn
Yeah.
is temporary. We want
That
to be
is
able
true.
to. I think this game might end up a draw in the end, but that's better than us losing. Well, you know what?
Mhm.
I don't know. Maybe we want to just play aggressively. It's up to you guys. I think that there's multiple ways we could go. I don't want to micromanage too much. So I'd say it would be a good choice either to like move our rook to the back row. You can move our king, the rook to this row to attack the pawns there. You can move our pawn forward so it's in a safer position. There's a lot of options here. You could even move the king back so that we can put the rook behind this pawn here. That might actually be better than moving our rook to the back file. Either way,
I think moving
It's
our
too much
king
stuff.
anywhere except to here or to here, maybe like these.
Well, if we
areas
put it in that
would-
white space right next to the enemy pawn, we can take it if it moves
Not an option.
forward, or take it for free.
it'll
if
be
we
next to the
need
king.
Yeah, but if we moved it right here, then the king could take our rook.
True.
All right, so who's
so
up?
really, I was thinking.
Who is it? Is it game night or is it Stone Blackwell?
I thought it was Gilmac, wasn't it?
Gilmac? It's Gilmac? Okay.
So
No, you'll lose
Oh,
the rook
oh,
if
no,
you
no,
move
no,
away
no.
from it.
if you move away, if you stop
If
defending
you
the
move
rook,
backwards. If you move
You can
directly
move- yeah, you can
backwards, it
move.
will make room. Because that will allow a
Yeah.
rook to threaten that same pawn.
exactly,
All
perfection.
right. Now it is Nicholas.
Yep, that's fair.
Now it is Henrik.
All right. Okay, save the pawn
I-
or attack. One is going to be almost a sure draw. I don't want to draw.
Risk it
Not
all.
looking good for us. Either way, he's gonna start attacking us pretty big there. And yeah, we don't have a lot of options at this point.
Go big or go home. If we clear the way for that pawn with the king.
Yeah,
You can't do that.
I
There's a
think we
rook
have to
there.
just.
Yeah, that,
Oh, you're right. I
That is
can't. I'm sleeping on the job here. All right. Hmm.
All right, Mortimer.
I think we're in trouble. We're in some serious trouble here. I think we're probably gonna lose.
I mean, we can, if we have to, we can
That's
take the
fair
rook
though.
right here, though, right, and force it to
The
a
problem
draw.
is he'll promote his pawn to a king before there's
True.
anything we
queen,
can do
yeah.
about it.
oi.
So
I'd actually
we-
say that our odds would be better off if we took his pawn and just sacrifice. We'll probably, yeah, I think because he'll get that pawn
Sacrifice
is a
the-
queen.
Yeah,
I think we
because
have to
well,
sacrifice the
we
rook.
can
and take
both
the pawn.
take that. Oh no, we can't take the rook because
Hmm.
Mort, you just went right.
No, I'm pretty sure my turn.
It's Mortimer. What are you gonna do, man?
All right,
I know
hold
what I
on,
would
let
do.
me think. There's a way out of this. there is definitely a way out of this.
No, there's no way out of it. There's just a path of defensive or aggressive.
Right.
That's your choice here. Defensive or aggressive.
Honestly, there is no defense anymore. I
What
could
is
just go
this?
for it.
Samwise is getting drunk from the wine? Oh no.
Lol.
No, don't go. It's okay. We will lose, and that is fine. But we can at least do the best we can. I would take the pawn just because a queen is more nasty than a rook, and we'll
Yeah.
probably it'll be a slow loss versus a fast loss. So I guess it's not a huge difference either way.
Yeah, I have
Although,
no.
I don't know. It depends. It really depends. You can take
Just
the
tell
rook
me
too,
what to
because we might be able
move.
to take
Is
the
it-
pawn sometime.
I
Yeah,
really
Take the
I'll
rook,
just
take the
I'll let
rook.
you guys go. Take the rook. Yeah, just
No.
take the rook. That'll be more fun. Getting a queen is not going to be a huge. We might be able to defend against that. It's possible.
It's
At least inflict a
possible.
stalemate.
It's
Maybe.
not probable. It's possible. It's not
All right.
probable.
Either way, it's going to be rough. Let's just go. And you got to take back, of course.
Honestly, yep.
And keep.
And it's I think Gomac next.
Yeah, we want to take those pawns out and then see if we can get.
Oh.
We'll have a queen versus 3 pawns, and I think that's actually pretty winnable for for white or for us. It's not impossible. It's just like could inflict a draw possibly.
Oh, if we can get our king to the back, we might be able to dance around those last 2 pawns and get one of them to the end.
Yeah, we got to take out the 2 pawns. I think,
All right, who's next? Is it
All right.
Cypher
or
now?
at least. Yeah.
But here comes the striking of the drunkenness, as he accidentally reaches for the rook.
Oh no, they're going easy on us. It's okay. The wine. They have some wine in them. Oh no, it's my turn. I must make a hard choice. I think keeping our 3 pawns is more important than taking out his pawn there.
All right, now it's Mortimer's turn.
There's only one thing you can do. We're in check. You gotta move. Gotta move that king.
You wanna be with the pawns, not away from them. If we're separated from our pawns, the pawns will be killed by the king.
Yeah. So
So just stay near our own pawns, whatever that means. Either way.
yeah, I'd go here or here.
All right, next is Stone Blackwell.
Yeah, it's a good idea to move our pawn forward there.
Yep.
Center?
I don't
Go
know.
aggressive
I
with
would
the
probably
war.
move one of the other ones. But it's up to you.
This'll go
I think that's a good choice. At this point, yeah, you could move now I think this pushing the center pawn would probably be a good idea. Because the worst we can do is take it.
Get Mike's turn?
Yes.
Yes, I think
Mike's
so.
turn. Next, it's Cypher's turn.
Yep, push the pawn without the
that's
king
Next
to
is
defend
Henrik's
it.
turn.
All right, it's my turn. Well, I must look at my crystal ball and decide what the best choice is.
Take the rook.
I can't take the rook. It's either going to be what's one of the two pawns.
Oh, that's the
I
king.
have to look into the moves to figure out what the right move is.
No, we take the
king.
rook.
The middle pawn. If we move the middle pawn, he has a clear. Well, if we move the middle pawn, we can trade his last pawn for it, but that leaves us with one less pawn.
Well, I think that might be. We might want to do that anyway, but I think this would be a better order, just like thinking about the moves.
Huh.
That's
True, because if the rook takes it here, we take out the rook.
Ooh.
But more about trying to cut off his king from advancing, because he can't move his king without unprotecting his rook now, at least if he wants to move his king closer. And he can't threaten. He can threaten our king with his rook. That might, but then we can also have some options at that point too. All right, we should close the distance with our king, trying to get closer to his pawn. We'll be able to beat his king to that pawn.
Who's go?
Who's go?
Who is it? Is
Yeah,
it Stone Blackwell or go back?
Okay, if Mort just went, it's me.
Oh no, it's did Cypher just go? Who's going? Guys, you got to keep track.
Yeah, right.
All I know is that I go right after Cypher.
Blackwell.
Mort has not gone, so is it?
Maybe it's Mort's turn. Let's go,
Henry.
Mort. Mort first. Just remember the person that goes before you.
Did Henry just go?
No, I did not. So my turn then?
Who just went?
Did Cypher go?
Who did the last move with the pond?
Oh, I think that was you. So it might be Remy.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I'll go here.
Okay.
Oh. Dude.
Devious.
The deviousness.
You might be able to turn this around.
Yes, I should be able to. So now, I think we'll want to move the pawn on the outside forward, because that's the way we can continue to advance without losing the protection on the knight there. Or sorry, not the knight, the pawn.
Stone's turn.
I'm not sure exactly which
Henry,
is better.
did you go?
Who was the person that just went?
You know what?
Yeah.
After your turn, just say your name, okay? Say the
Who
person that's next,
moved
okay?
the king?
Please.
That's a good idea. Mort's next. Yeah, the center pawn would be good too, because that would allow us to, if he takes, it'll be bad for him. So either way, I think that could work out. I'd say move the center pawn forward or move the outside pawn. Either way.
Yeah, I was going to move the outside pawn.
And now at this point, I think it would be a good idea. Yeah, just push that pawn too.
All right.
And we got to take back.
All right, so that's Stone Blackwell. Got to take back.
Yeah, we got to take
Stone
back.
Blackwell next. There you go.
All right, and we got that. Well, not sure if we can win this. It's probably possible. I don't know. I guess we should push the pawn. The only pawn we can. I'm not sure what else we can do.
All right.
Gilmac just went. I just went.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
all right. I think we probably lost, but that's okay.
Yep. Only one thing to do.
Yeah. Austin has defeated us. Well done. Yeah, just make whatever move seems wise. Either way, we're gonna lose here.
Oh, it's your turn, Remy.
Go for it. Oh, it's my turn. Right.
I'd go for here and move the king right here and just give up that pawn.
I think that ultimately.
Yeah, I think it
No,
ultimately comes down to a
basically.
draw. So
Either way, well,
No.
or actually, it's
No, it's
possible to
not.
win this endgame. To win a one game for Austin.
Yeah,
I'm just
Austin
all right. Since you
won.
guys, I'll move here. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Does not matter.
there's only one way to
Just stay out
go.
of check. This is a forced
All right,
move. You
fine.
got one
That's
move to
yep.
figure out which one.
All right, now that you guys have gotten a bit of
Oh.
practice, next time we'll play it for real. Increase the stakes
Very
next
good.
time. All right.
Thank you, Samwise.
Thank you, Samwise.
You're a good opponent, Samwise.
And he drunkenly goes to sleep after the chess game. Returning to the battle map, returning to the world map, what do you want to do now?
I'd like to find
I
a
think we're about 2 hours overdue.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
take a quick break
definitely.
here. You